Good afternoon. I hope you enjoyed the snow. I hope you were safe driving. So I'm going to go through a quick little recording of this week and next week. Next week is the final, so we're doing the word assessment. So if you go to course content and you scroll down here and you go to chapter 6, you'll see word assessments. Now these are samples. So this one is a word sample, and this is exactly what it's going to look like. This is how it's supposed to be when you submit it. So there's one that's in Word and one that's in PowerPoint. So as you can see, or PDF. So as you can see, this one is a Word document, and I'm going to make it full. You have a lot to do. So I suggest you give yourself an hour or two to do this. Now you get to do it twice, just like all the other case graders. And this one is called a capstone case grader. But what that means is you get to do it, but you don't have to go to a testing center. You don't have to have a proctor. Just don't cheat. So you can do this anywhere. So you can work on it, save it, come back and work on it, but you only have 2 times to upload it. So it's just like all the other ones. You do the work, you upload it, you see what grade you received, you see what you missed, you fix what you missed, you save it, and you upload it again. So you should be getting everybody should be getting between a 90 and 100 because you have 2 chances. Now you can see right here, you're putting a picture in, you're putting a border, you're doing bullets, and down here we're doing a newsletter. So here's a text box, here's a column, here's a smart art, and yeah, these are over. And they just keep sliding over, so don't worry about them. Yours won't look like that. So here's a smart art, and if you're having problems, just look at mine and look, it shows right here. You can go right there and go, oh, it's that one right there. So you can bring them both up. Just don't copy, because if you put this one in, if you save it as you and you put it in, it will tell, and then you will be kicked out of school. So don't do that. And then here is your mail merge. So that's all you're doing for the capstone. Now it opens tomorrow at 5 and it closes the 28th at 5. This is a campus-wide thing, so I have no control over opening and closing. So if you go past 5 o'clock on the 28th, you get an F. There's nothing I can do. I can't take late work. I can't do anything because this goes into CSI's database. So don't do that. Don't put yourself in that position, and don't put me in that position because I can't do anything about it. Then down here under assessments will be the word test, and you can click on it, but you don't have the password, so you're not going to be able to do it. And it opens tomorrow also at 5 o'clock. So in-class students are going to take it in class. If you're one of my in-class students and you don't show up next Wednesday, you get an F on the test. There's no and nothing else. That's it. You get an F. Online students, you can either take it at CSI Testing Center or you can get a proctor. Now remember, your proctor has to be a school or a college or a library. Can't be a friend. It's not where you work. It has to be something like that. So the sooner you set that up, the better it is. And all you have to do is have them email me from his or her official email address. So if it's a library, I'll have something else say, I can tell that it's the library. So this is what your test is going to look like. Now, on the other ones, you can use this show me and hint. This is going to be gone. These aren't going to be on the test. But what I want to do right now is just show you the question list. And darn it. So I'll do this. Okay. And a paragraph below. I guess right here, I can't even read this. Oh, right here you go, and you're going to highlight that like it says. Yep. And I don't think I have it all highlighted. And that is another thing you have to remember when it's asking you to highlight something, and if there are these identification marks, just let me get out of here. You have to also highlight these. Okay. So these are the questions that are on the test right here. So this is the list. So you're going to insert some pictures. You're going to change the picture formatting. We know how to do that. You're going to sort data and spell check. F7 is spell check. So if you're working along here and it says to do that, you can go F7 and presto, there you go. So I'm going to change this one, and then I'm going to change that one and say okay, and that's it. So there you go. That's one of the questions on your final word exam. You will do word art. You're going to insert a page number. You're going to change page margins and insert a page break. You're going to do print preview. You're going to insert a symbol, and I'm going to go through this one with you because it's pretty funky. So I'm just going to let this do it for you. So it gives you a hint. And this one I found is hard because I can't get my cursor there. And it's going to mark me wrong now. But maybe if I go, nope. It's hard to get your cursor right there. And what I was doing was just backspacing it out. But you have to get this guy. Perfect. Got it. And delete. And then you're going to go up here, insert. So that's the hardest one right there. And then go symbol, more symbols. And we're going to go right here, supplement. And it's this dude right there. And you say insert. And close. And there you go. So those are the types of questions that are on this test. They're not real hard, and if you've gone through the chapters and you've done the work throughout the first of the semester, you'll have no problem passing this test. Okay? So that's the test. You can look and see right here. These are all the questions on the test. If you have problems, go back and take the practice tests in My IT Lab because they're exactly the same. They just have different scenario, but they're the same questions. Now, for the rest of this week, what you have to do is, in week 5, all you have are these 2 quizzes. They're just practice. This one has 6, this one has 4. The 6D, both of those, that's your Dropbox. That's where you put those 2 assignments. So you're doing the mailing, labels, and the addresses. And that's all you have to do. So if you're comfortable doing the preceding stuff, just skip it and go to D, mailing, labels, and addresses. Remember, you go browse and you look for them and you find wherever you put them. I'm just putting some in here. And you have to add, and then you're going to browse again and you're going to look for the second one and double click and you have to add them. Finish grading, finish, presto. Now you won't have anything because I have to grade them. So remember, you can go in and if you go to your grade book and you look at your submission on something that you've done, and you should practice this so that when you do the final test or when you do the assessment, you know how to do this. So you'll want to look at your course content, and you can go say week 5, and there you go. And you can look right here and you can go view submission, and that will show you, and it'll show you your grade, and that's where you can go to find what you missed. So if I go to week 4, I can look right here under assignment. I can look right here and go view submission. That's gonna, I haven't done anything, but it'll tell you your grade right here, and then you can download. Remember, you can click and see what you missed. And then you're just going to fix it and upload it back to this, and you'll get your grade. So the test opens tomorrow at 5, and it closes next Thursday the 28th at 5. So if you have any questions, any problems, anything, give me a call, 732-6565. But I'm usually in class. Or the best way to get a hold of me is to email me. And it's jheidecker@csi.edu. It has to come from your CSI student email, and you have to email to me, not My IT Lab. Now you need to check your My IT Lab email because sometimes I email through there just to make sure that you're staying on task. So you'll get some information sometimes through My IT Lab, and all you have to do is go communicate, and it will show all the emails I've sent. And I send one almost every day, so make sure you're checking both of these. So good luck with the test. Have a great day. Stay safe, and I will talk to you soon.